Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rabiot, Benacer, closing in on goal. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Benacer. Climbs up big! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Everton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guardiola was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. A corner it is then. And he's there to clear it. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. No way through. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Everton have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Guiri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David Villa. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Harit. Now it's Benacer. He's through here. Guiri. Guiri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. Merlin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's well spotted. Ball is over the line. Everton are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. He's had a shot! So what can they make of this? Harit. And he skips past his man. Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Guiri. Beckham. And he welcomes it in. It's Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's found him in space. Harit. Marseille have it back and can go again. Murillo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Everton, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent. Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer.
And we're off again.
Le numéro 48.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Højbjerg. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Rabiot. Well, we expected better, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Everton are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Benacer. Murillo. And Benacer. Oh, good read. David Villa. Header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Oh, good take in a good area. Guardiola! He's got away with one there. Still just a single goal between the sides. Merlin. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well read, nice interception. And that is a little undercooked. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
All right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
David Villa. And he's straight offside. Baleri. Benacer. Marseille have a free kick. But it's Højbjerg. Played back in, and here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Everton perhaps contemplating their next change here. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Benacer. Guiri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Marseille really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. He won't be happy with that one. He's having a go! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 17, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 50.
Everton have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Mbappe. David Villa! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Changement.
Everton making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No, again, there's no way through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Mopé, over to the left. Zaire Emery. Beckham. Murillo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the right, and the counter is on. And there goes the final whistle. Everton have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifted. Ribery! And that was very necessary. And he's managed to gift it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He'll try from distance. Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You could play for any team, in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal. Rocket man.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Mbappe. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's played it in low. Lobbed in behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Almost half an hour in now. Carlos Alenia. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he has been fouled there. He's trying the shot. That was travelling. Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham, he's got away. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
That is good alertness. Everton looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Zaire Emery. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Ribéry. Oh, it's come loose. Can he put it away? Decent hit and on target. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Everton leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. So much. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Into the box. And here's Bellingham. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the runner. Carlos Elena, 60 minutes played. Now that's well seen too. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, there's little doubt that...
Got a shot away! Oh, denied! brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's found him in space. It's a mighty effort. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Played into space out wide. Everton are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. Upamecano is herring after that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Everton do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. He's picked his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Everton making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's fabulous. Everton will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 33, Zai Emery. Coming on the field is number 11, Rodri.
He's free, he has real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. They've played it short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It'll be a throw-in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kubo. And here's Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
And
today's
nobody
match.
in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Bowie finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, when you've got the pace that this guy has, Peter, he's got to set his design on getting behind the opposition defence. And should he achieve that, then it's all going to come down to the quality of what he can supply to the box.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's down to business here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gakpo. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. David Villa. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Robertson. And Gravenberg. Robertson. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's the shot! Has a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
He's gone for goal. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Just a great chance! Yes, it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 17 minutes is number 20, David Villa. David Villa.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Upamecano simply refused to be outdone there. Aimed beyond the defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa. Beckham. Gravenberg. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it
hits one! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Everton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
David Villa. Szoboszlai.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Jones. Now it's Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. Jones. And Diaz. He is through here. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Messi. This is promising. And it's Salah. And he welcomes it in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Floated up and over. Tries a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Thinks one through. Diaz gets flagged offside. He shifted it to the flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham to take it as usual. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bradley. Konate. And Bradley. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Everton are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Pedri.
There's the start of the second half.
Him is number 22.
Everton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And he's let fly. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Everton got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Van Dijk. Gakpo. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of...
That could spell trouble. David Villa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior, good read, needed to be.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The ball is fires from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Bradley. Everton are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Salah. Upamecano producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Belletti. Messi. He's tried one! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Bradley. And Gravenberg. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jones gets over and intercepts. Diaz. Forwards and with intent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stood up well to him there. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Belletti. David Villa had a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Gravenberg, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. Guardiola. Jones. Gakpo.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's gone looking for safety. Just eases him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's through here. Gakpo. David Villa is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Diaz receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, David Villa. Number 6,
Soboslai!
coming on the field.
Just too
Number
high.
15, Mbappe. Number 11, Rodri.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get away here? Jordi Alba wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Konate.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. And Konate. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pinches it off him. And that will be it. Everton can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And it's Lewandowski. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one of...
He's gone for goal! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Kubasi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gavi. Lewandowski. And Fermin. It's Gavi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Eric Garcia. Balde. And Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Always onto this, and that's a real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
He's gone forward. David Villa. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of a...
Oh, here's a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Eric Garcia and Araujo. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Everton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham goes short. Van Dijk. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a great ball. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Balde. Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. And it's Lewandowski. Everton heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kubasi. It's Gavi. And Fermin. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Dijk. Upamecano. And it's Guardiola. Eric Garcia makes the interception. And here's Yamal. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
2 minutos de descuento.
Araujo. Eric Garcia. Yamal. And Fermin. He shifted it to the flank. Spread it left. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's got the shot away! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Everton pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again. And it's Salah. Mbappe. A lovely feeding. Mbappe! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Everton are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's Van Dijk. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Now Van Dijk. And it's Guardiola. David Villa. Mbappe. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham with the short one. Great chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hits one! Oh, he really got hold of that. Pedri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
David Villa! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Pedri. Everton do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Guardiola proves too strong. Belletti. David Villa. And it's Salah. It's Belletti. Great run on the overlap here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. He's put it wide. Pedri. And Balde. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. He's picked his way through. He's going all the way. Rafinha, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Fiddles it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Araujo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. Now it's Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. Great hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lewandowski. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por...
Can he get onto this?
El dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, the moans and groans from the stand.
And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one. Played out wide. Dani Olmo. Beckham. It's Vinicius Junior. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
He'll try from distance. No, that's just wide. Eric Garcia. Gavi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the flag has stayed down. And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations.
Oh, that's majestic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ruben Dias. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Kane providing an outlet on that flank. McGinn. Pass somewhat off target. Sané. Now it's Kane. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Foden getting this one clear. Upamecano. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught now. In he goes again! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Everton are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vlahovic! Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Osimhen. He is starved of space and time. Everton are looking to break at pace. And it's Sané. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And that's a good ball. Vlahovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Everton have their second corner now. And the shot! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. To McGinn. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ruben Dias. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vlahovic short changes him with that pass. Osimhen. Belletti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Everton have their third corner. In for a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Dijk clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, they've got it again. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Chance to finish. And for a moment, time stood still. Upamecano. Good effort from distance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's gone backward here. He rises! He's got away with one there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Everton are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13, numero 10.
And we're off again.
Numero 19, numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Vinicius Junior.
Il numero
Well, he's
22,
hit it long, but
il
astray.
numero 9, Messi.
McGinn.
Il numero 20, Villa.
Everton do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That's a sharp pass. David Villa. Oh, super ball. There's the hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
3-0 and things are stopped. David Villa! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kane is onto this, and now the hit! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
McGinn. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, easy pickings there. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hernandez. Everton do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Osimhen pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. Jordi Alba. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's on his way! David Villa. He's had a hit! In for the pieces! It's in! It is no contest! It is a landslide! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a
Big chance! It's a loose ball. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. There's the header! And that's wide. Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. And that's gone loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tries a shot! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
trouver une vitrine.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ruben Dias. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Upamecano. Great skill, that's nice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Bayern Munich seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Smoothly does it. Osimhen. Oh, really good feet. And it's Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Jordi Alba. Fires from distance. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. What a scene this is. The locals proudly refer to this venue as the Colossus of St. Ursula. And boy, everything about this place is absolutely colossal. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply.
Messi! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sané opts to play it back. Shot could be on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Sané. Mbappe. And it's Messi. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Jiku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, sweet feet. And it's Conte. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Valverde. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
That's good play from him.
Neymar. Great skill, that's nice. Jordi Alba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he spark a counter here? Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. Good spot, he's seen the run. Caught offside that time. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Everton can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Guardiola. That is a great pick out. Now it's Beckham. There's the hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Sané with the short one. In with a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham. Now Van Dijk. Guardiola. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! Oh, here we go.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. He's got the shot away! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Now it's... Can he finish? And another try! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's tight. Yamal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sane could try cutting inside here. Very nicely done.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, nice touch. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. Sane. Everton perhaps contemplating their next change here. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde! Valverde! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa. Great chance! And it's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Rodri. That's a fabulous... Haaland! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got to be in here. Mbappe! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Everton get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that was vital.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Tries a shot. He scores. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Everton can make their change now with a break in play. Vlahovic coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Everton take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Haaland
Just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the counter is on. Oh, super find. Jiku cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's got the beat. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Van Dijk has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rodri. And Jiku. Alexander-Arnold in with the challenge. Haaland. And he's had a hit. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place...